Hey guys, it's Noah here from the Business Efficiency webinar, and this is a video that is long overdue. And it is how to replace Office with Google Docs, which a couple years ago was changed to Google Drive. So here I am at google.com/drive. I'm going to click on Go to is basically with a blank folder. Now I have a ton of folders in my Drive, and just think of Google Drive as being just like a folder on your computer, except for it's in the cloud, right? It's in the sky somewhere, and all of the files and documents are always up there. You just have a way to view them, view these documents and files through your phone, through your browser, through really any computer that you log into, that you log in through your Google account. So that's one thing that's required, is to have a Google account like Gmail, etc. Within this folder, I can put anything I want. I can put other folders. So let me do that first. I'm going to put a new folder, and maybe I'll call this personal. And I'll create another folder, and I'll call it work. And within that, let's go to my work folder. I want to show you how to create a document. So we'll go New, Google Docs. And it's going to open up in a new tab. And really, this is just a blank document, just like you would have in Word. So I'll give it a little title, and so this one is going to be my passwords, for example, which would be a terrible example because I actually use LastPass for my password storage. I would never store my passwords in an external document. So what I would probably do instead is, let's go ahead and call this my big trip, and we're going to do a little research on going on a trip and document it, etc. So I can have some text here. I'm going to use another plugin to just grab some lorem ipsum text, some Latin here for us, and I'm going to create a little heading. And a lot of this is going to look just like, not just like, but like Word. So I can make this as a title. I could make it, instead of Arial, I could make it, say, Courier New font. I can make it a larger pixel, right? Make it a certain color, it's red. Real basic stuff. Do some alignment, justifying alignment, etc. And the main reason to have these documents in the cloud instead of having them on your computer is that you can, you'll never lose them because they exist up there. You could delete them and screw up, but that would happen, anywhere. But you could also share them with people. So I can go here and say, all right, well, I want to share this with some other people. So I'll share it with my development team. And I'll put a note that says, let's have some fun. Okay, so that would then send them out an email, and they would be able to view this document with me. And I could also then assign things to them and say, what do you think about this heading? And this is crazy. I can actually add support. Right, it's going to assign. This is going to notify them that I have a question about this heading, and I can actually also assign it to them so that they have to do something about it. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so now this is highlighted yellow, and it shows that there's something I want them to do about this heading. And here's that email that the support at cldesign.biz received, saying that, hey, Noah is sharing this document with you. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. And what's so cool is now I see that I have an item here assigned to me, and I can do something about it. And I also see this green cursor. Well, who's that? Well, it's actually Noah Britton. So right now in this tab over here, I'm clicking this. What if I selected this item? So maybe I was looking at this. Well, then support would be able to see, hey, this is green. Noah's actually looking at this area and typing it. And I won't be able to show us on the screen, but as I type here, and again, I'm as support at cldesign.biz, I'm a total different user. I actually could see it. If I was logged in as Noah somewhere else, I could see the person typing it at the same time. So it allows for collaboration on a document at the same time with really an unlimited number of people, and the ability to assign certain sections of text for review. So no more attaching Word documents and using all the edit stuff and sending it to them in an email, and then they change it. But you've made changes in the meantime, right? It gets rid of all that sort of weird threading that happens with documents. And we can also create Excel files. So I'm going to go and create an Excel file here. and it has the same kind of functionality as Excel. So if I put 1, 2, 3, I could drag these 3 columns and then drag it down. I guess it's going to fill the rest of them out, right? Maybe you guys didn't know that I could do that, but another thing we could do is we could go and highlight all of these and use this little symbol here, the sum thing, and go sum. It would sum up all of those numbers, and then we could put a calculation over here and say this number divided by 12. Terrible example, but just to show you that some of the formulas work. And I use spreadsheets like a madman. I'm using spreadsheets all the time for stuff. Now beyond that, you can upload any file you want. So for example, I just did a video earlier today on how to use FreshBooks, and it's actually quite a large video, so it's going to take a while for this to upload. It's going to take about a minute. But you can actually continue on. You can go to other areas of your site and it'll continue to upload that in the appropriate place. So now we have the personal folder. This is empty, and we can create other documents or upload images, and you can share these folders with anyone. So I could right click and I could share this entire folder. Say my personal had a bunch of images, a bunch of documents, and I wanted to share that with my wife. I could do that. In fact, my wife and I share a whole bunch of different documents online together, just for keeping organized, and photos, etc. It's really like Dropbox. If you use Dropbox, it's a similar kind of function. The only difference is, for me at least, Google Drive has much better document collaboration tools, and it's free in that all you need is a Gmail account and you have 30 gigabytes. You can see here 30 gigabytes used between your email and your Google Drive. So if you have any sort of document collaboration that you work with people, I highly recommend using Google Docs as well as Google Sheets, which is the version of Excel that they use. And I hope you guys have found this useful, and Happy New Year everyone. We'll talk in 2018.